Welcome, everyone, to the home of the War Chant, Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, a place simply known to some as the Dope. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Seminoles offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Running into the open space. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Tigers' offense will go to work for the first time today. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this guy just stays on a roll. He's been getting to quarterbacks and making life really, really hard. He had 3 sacks a week ago, 1 already in this ball game. You better know where he is at on every single snap.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll try the run. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the War Chant on 3rd down at the Dope. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He'll ride his man on the option. Runs through the tackle. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying play action. Zings it complete to the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Noles with the 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Noles headed quickly to the line. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down into... Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Boyd. Pressure coming. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Give to the back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Webster. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. On the option. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. And the Seminoles in the hurry-up. Can't get him to the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Wants to throw. It's Boyd. He's got him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Lots of running room. Gets away from one, finds room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nope.
There he goes. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Seminoles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Running to Green. Turning on the Jets. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Looking for a gap. It's Webster. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Boyd. Quick completion on the out route. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Now on the option. Now the toss. Nice move there.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. On the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive alive.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed give-me 4th down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
The option look. He'll pitch it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Looking for space, it's Webster. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. The Titans picked up a rock-solid win today. They went on the road, had their mettle tested, and came away with a satisfying W. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Looking for more room. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the 26-yard line.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The give to the back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Noles want to move quickly. They'll leave it with him. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Noles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Boyd. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll toss it. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose on the right. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll ride Davis here. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Seminoles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Tight end now in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Sends it back in motion. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. Line gets set, first down. Goes to the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Gets the back moving. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Bounced right back to them. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
The Seminoles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll open the second half with a run. Quick spin on the run. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Doak. Quickly out to the tight end. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To throw, it's Boyd. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got his man. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Tigers are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. The Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll run play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Now the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here comes the option. Now the toss. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Leaves it with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And here they go. They're going fast.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to Davis. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Noles send out the punt unit. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air, it's Boyd.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Noles!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks awful. So unlike this program. They're trailing by 21 to Texas Tech.
They'll give it to the back.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll send the tight end in motion, looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. On the option, he'll toss it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Noles want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
On the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll ride Davis here. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Boyd. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's loose. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Got it in the middle. It's Nimrod. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the 4th. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Here comes the Heat. And this defense is bringing the Heat another sack. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. right down the boulevard. It's good. This is now a 7-point game. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Seminoles need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots.
The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Memphis! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Just find a way to make that first tackler whiff. He's out to the 21. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to the ground with the running back. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. On the option. Now the pitch. He's in open space downfield. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Utah is getting smoked. This is unexpected. This is alarming. And I've been on social and already seen a couple of recruits change their minds. They're trailing by 21 to Arkansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. It's Lincoln. Finds the tight end. And they're able to get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Doak. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The option look. The pitch. Oh, he's got some space. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Goes to the option. Running back searching for a hole. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green.
Turning it on. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw, it's Boyd. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. And the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Memphis will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Got it near midfield. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
The Seminoles will hustle to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Oh, he's got a chance. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's third down and short. The QB makes the pitch, good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the first down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Noles are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Power football with the run. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights, good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Lincoln. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. Wide open spaces. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Got the first down and more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll ride his man on the option. Rides the back and leaves it. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give to Davis. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. On the option. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. What a terrible, terrible shame. They'll start this drive from the 42. To the air, it's Lincoln. That's caught. It's Johnson.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So
quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Florida State. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
How about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
Coming out with it, it's Perry. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Nimrod. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.